Did you go on the other one? I started a new one.
She left, I think. They left.
I put it on my Facebook page. Yeah, well, I can't find anything on because I don't know how to do these things. And I feel dumb. And I'm sitting here and I just ruined the other one because it was like, oh, there's an orientation thing that you're supposed to do, but didn't know that either. So, there we go. It's live. So, learning lessons. Decided to try to do this live stream. Trying to get this live. Well, looks like it's kind of working. Michelle's kind of on it. You know, welcome to me not knowing I do live stream. This is not a thing that I do. And and there's Michelle coming in and saying hi. She's sitting across from me. We're in Satuli Canteen right now, and I apologize I'm not at the link that I said I was going to be at. It's just apparently there's an orientation button that I was supposed to push, and it got mad at me when I tried to, you know, do the orientation that I wanted to do, which is this way. So we've been here in Disney for since we landed Saturday night, and then we went to Disney Springs on Sunday, and Magic Kingdom on Monday, and then Epcot yesterday, and now it's Wednesday, and we are at Animal Kingdom, and we're actually having a good time. I'm currently drinking my my beer from my lunch. We had lunch here at Satuli Canteen, which is what the background is, and I have to say it's been a good day. Today it's been not as hot as yesterday. Yesterday was very hot in Epcot. The cool part was we actually had Jen with us, and Jen was there with us Monday and Tuesday. It's my sister, for those of you who don't know, and I haven't had it. She is not a Disney person at all, and I am a Disney person, and she is. She was like there trying to learn from me and all that fun stuff, and the main thing is that the crowds have not been all that bad, but the temperature yesterday was brutal. I mean, I'm usually a mind over matter, don't talk about Bruno kind of thing with the temperature, and I mean, Michelle's going to agree with me on this, probably in the chat. It was exceptionally hot yesterday, so I can't say that I was not affected by the heat yesterday, because I certainly was. But so far, the trip has been actually really good. The crowds don't seem so high. Like I said, we're currently sitting in Satuli Canteen, and I just had my typical chicken and beef noodle bowl with the creamy herb dressing. And we are, like I said, we are near some family, so there's going to be some other sounds. I'm trying also to not be one of those live streamers that, yeah, it was so hot. I would agree with you, Michelle. Today we actually haven't done much except for we're filming a little bit of highlights of some hidden gems here at Animal Kingdom. It's tough because a lot of people look at Animal Kingdom like it's not a park to go to, and I actually disagree. I think that Animal Kingdom is a great park to go to, and the main thing is that you have to know how to do it though. And so right now we're doing a video today about the hidden gems of Animal Kingdom and what people are trying to do there. And it's just one of those things where you can't. You can't just like skip on that And the main thing is that uh, there's a lot to do here, but you have to kind of make it. One of the things that we do recommend, there's actually two for adults. There's two bars. There's the Dawa bar that's outside of Tusker House in Africa. That one's great. And then there's also the Nomad Lounge, which is connected to Tiffin's. And Nomad Lounge, you have to get walk up like reservations. You walk up and say, "Hey, are you available?" It's not a reserve kind of place. It is a walk up and get reservations kind of place. And however, the that's Nomad Lounge, but Dawa Bar is like they're in the center of it's in the center of Africa, and while you're in there, it's just like there's like 5 seats along the side that you can sit at if you want to have a bar seating, but you grab a drink and go from there, which is kind of nice. The reason why one of the things that I don't, like I said, I don't normally do live streams, which is why I'm trying this out today. I also don't want to be that guy who walks through the parks doing the live streams, because I feel that some of those people have zero consideration for the people around them, and I'm saying who have zero consideration for the people around them, and it's just not good. It's just not good. The story I tell with the live streamers is the lady from we were in Epcot, and there's this lady. She had a phone strapped to her arm. She had a phone on a gimbal, and she's just booking it through. And she pushed her way through a family. There was a family pushing 2 strollers. She just pushed her way through and didn't even acknowledge that she did it. It was rude. It was like beyond rude. And the dad just yelled at her. He swore at her, and then he turned around and looked at me because I was standing there with my camera out. And this is my camera is actually currently apart, so I could do this live stream. But this is what I had out, plus my microphone that's on top here, and the guy looked at me like, "What are you filming too?" And I'm like, "Oh no, I do like small time stuff." And it's nice to see that we have about 5 people here watching it according to the stream, and I'm not just talking to nobody, but. It's just kind of, that's one of the reasons why I'm gonna do a live stream next Wednesday, and hopefully I won't screw up the orientation thing now that I know it's something that I have to set before I go in, which I did not know. And so the link that I put out for everybody to watch from, it's not working. Michelle can share it from, she's on it right now. She can share it on YouTube, on Facebook for me, and just be like, "Hey, 11th Ballot is live here. We had a problem with the original link." That would be helpful. No, you don't have to stop it. You can just hit share. There should be like a button for sharing, and then you can go on Facebook and share it for me. So Michelle's going to help me out with that. And it's just, like I said, so Magic Kingdom on Monday. We actually had a grand old time at Magic Kingdom. I believe Michelle's going to agree with me on that. Like, we got a lot accomplished in Magic Kingdom, right? And then we got phenomenal spots to watch Happily Ever After, and I'm looking forward to showing that, because that was another one of taking my sister, who is not a Disney person, through Disney, and it was really kind of cool to be able to like have her experience that for the first time, and be able to share that with my sister, because, well, she's good people, and I like being able to have my sister participate in that. Now, that was Monday, and then Tuesday, Michelle and I were in Epcot, and while we were in Epcot, we did the same thing. We had my sister with us, and we tried to do all that stuff with her, and she gets motion sick really easy, so we did not do Guardians of the Galaxy. We do have a lightning lane booked for that later on in this week, just so we can participate in Guardians of the Galaxy, because that ride is so good. We also have Hollywood Studios tomorrow with a Rise of the Resistance lightning lane booked, because that's my favorite ride on property, and so I'm looking forward to that. We also, next week, and I'll be able to talk about it on this live stream next week, is that we're going to do the Hollywood Studios After Hours party. We have that booked as well. Oh, I know that Michelle can chime in on this as well. We did Geo 82 on Sunday. I am very happy to say that Geo 82 was 100% worth the money. 100%. It sounds expensive. You look at it on paper, you're like, oh my God, what did I just do? Hey, can you do me a favor? Sammy is apparently awake. Can you just text her the link? Yeah, see, and Michelle just came up and said it was worth the money in the chat. So probably coming in a little later than when I said it, or earlier than when I said it, but it was 100% worth the money. So here's what you get. You get a tower of savory treats. Included deviled eggs, a charcuterie board with really good cheeses and some good meats on it, and also these like really good pickles and these savory macarons that had some really great stuff on them. And then you also get a dessert tower. Now here's the cool thing. We had a vegetarian with us, so they brought us a second tower that none of the stuff had touched meat. And that was really cool. We weren't really supposed to get the second tower. Well, it's one tower for 2 people. I guess it's 2 towers for 3 people. But then, here's the part that was surprising. First off, I knew that there was supposed to be champagne. There was supposed to be. I knew there was supposed to be champagne. First off, it was like a name brand champagne. It wasn't just some like the bottom shelf stuff. It's actually a good brand of champagne. And I don't remember what it was on top of my head, but it was a good way to. It was the first time this champagne had been used in a signature kind of a setting, according to what they had said. And then on top of that was not advertised. There was a margarita and a old fashioned that were signature for that night, for that event, that were both bottomless, just like the champagne. I thought the champagne was like 1 pour. If the champagne was only 1 pour, I'd been like, nope. But the champagne was bottomless. They kept filling the cups up whenever you emptied them. You could get these things. You can get these cocktails, these 2 cocktails, the margarita or the old fashioned. Those were also bottomless. And then you could also order off the Geo 82 menu, which is expensive. So I want to make sure to say that the Geo 82 alcohol menu is very expensive. But I will say that I ordered the bourbon flight, the 4 bourbon flight, and it was Uncle Nearest, Woodford Reserve, Blanton's Gold, and the Stag Private Barrel. And even though the Stag Private Barrel was the rarest of the 4, I do have to say that the Blanton's Gold was my favorite. My friends who know that I like Blanton's Gold, and I like Blanton's. And Blanton's Gold is different. They found a sweet spot in the distillery for certain barrels to sit. Most of the Blanton's ones sit around the outside wall, and then the sweet spot is where the gold barrels sit. And for some reason, they distill better when they're in there, which is actually kind of cool. And the really kind of fascinating part about that pour was that for all those very fancy bourbons, you got a nice 1 ounce pour of each one, and it only cost $50. Now for Disney alcohol, that's actually cheap, especially considering that the Stag Reserve and the Blanton Gold, those bottles retail easily for $150 to $200 a bottle. I think the Stag Reserve might even be even more than that. The Stag Private, and they were all good, but the Blanton's Gold was still my favorite. And Michelle can chime in the comments there, how she felt about her margarita, because she ordered the margarita. I will say that the old fashioned was actually very good. The main thing that I want to take away from it is that the $180 per person was actually worth it. It's very rare to be able to say these things were worth the money, and it definitely was. I enjoyed the and we had Michelle just commented the margarita was great, so I definitely enjoyed the view, and that's the last thing. The view of the fireworks at Geo 82. You're looking straight down the walkway that goes towards. You could see the American Adventure. You could also see the monorail track. And when I first saw it, I was like, this fireworks view is kind of far away. You see everything that goes up in the air. It fills the window nicely. We actually got like the VIP treatment. And like I said, there will be a video with me putting that up there very, very soon, just so everyone can kind of see that event was 100% worth it. And I just wanted you to know that if you're coming here to Disney, the Geo 82 experience is worth it. And I will, like I said, I'll be in a full review. You can see all the stuff that we did and see all the food, and it was really awesome. So I think I'm going to wrap it up shortly because, like I said, this is only going to be a short. There's only going to be a short live, and I apologize for the link change. The original link, I didn't understand the orientation thing. I don't do live stuff. I'm only doing this stuff to keep the algorithm happy that I'm putting out a video on a Wednesday, and otherwise, I hope that you've enjoyed the video. This live update of us being here. I appreciate Michelle helping me with the logistics of this and sending out the link and trying to get people to be here. Thanks for coming. I do want to say I'm going to have her wave. I'm going to pick it up slowly because this thing does not like it when you move it. And here we go, coming back. Yeah, it doesn't like it when you move it if you don't have a gimbal, and I don't have a gimbal because I don't want to do a walking live. I hope that you've had fun. I see that we've had a couple more extra people join us, probably thanks to Michelle. Please do a rewatch, check it out, see everything I talked about. Come next Wednesday, 1 o'clock, we will be in the Magic Kingdom, and it's going to be a little bit farther into our trip, so we're going to be able to talk more about like the rest of the trip and how everything's going. I am looking forward to trying to share with you the about the after hours party that we're going to be doing. I do appreciate you being here and you watching, and I'm sorry that some of you have come in at the end, but by the way, cheers to all of you who are here. My last sip of beer. Thanks again for being here, and because we don't like to say goodbye because we're going to see you real soon, we say see you bye.